What's up? So I decided to pop in, do a quick tarot reading for you all today. I'm gonna challenge myself to do them at least twice a month, and it could be like a beginning of the month, beginning of the month, middle of the month kind of thing. And I'm still trying to get comfortable actually doing my readings and videos. When I'm doing readings for individuals, it's nothing, and then when I do it for the group, I don't know, it's weird. And I don't know if other readers feel like that, but I start to feel like a little bit suffocated, a little bit overwhelmed, and I start to doubt myself. So yeah, and I've kind of fallen back with the general messages because I felt like, I don't know, my energy just felt chaotic. So I was like, let me chill and focus more on individuals that are paying for their sessions and they have specific needs or specific questions. So I just focused on that. But anyways, what we're gonna do is called a month ahead spread or a monthly check-in, and it is for July 2020. If this doesn't resonate with you, then I appreciate you giving it an ear anyway. With tarot readings, you do have to eat the fish and spit the bones. If it doesn't apply to you, it didn't apply to you. It was helpful to somebody else. Clear, concise, honest messages. Please provide me with clear, concise messages. First card that we got represents our current state, and it is the Two of Sticks. In this deck, and this is the Hoodoo Tarot deck, I received it as a gift from my friend Tia, but the Two of Sticks represents your current state, and we collectively seem to be in a state of planning partnerships, relationships. There are a bunch of us that are about to experience new relationships, and that could be professional relationships, that could be personal relationships, that could be romantic relationships. Professionally, a lot of us are receiving promotions, and so we'll be on a different team of people. We're going to be moved from the current peers that we have and accelerated, or you may be leaving your current job, moving on to a better job, leaving your current job, moving on to... Some people I feel like are going to leave work and resume with being students, or some people are going to stop working to further their education, or some people are going to get jobs that provide them with the option to further their education. There might be new management at your job. There's going to be some job shifts for a lot of us. For others of us, we may be going through a breakdown in a relationship, so there might be a platonic relationship or a personal friendship or something like that that is having some communication issues. Mars my mind moves faster than my mouth can. Mars is the planet of communication, and it did just enter a retrograde, and so a lot of people also consider Mars to be the planet of war. But with it being said that it did just enter retrograde, some of you are already feeling that or seeing the effects of that, and you are having conversations and you feel like the person you're speaking to didn't really hear what you said. There's lots of miscommunications. There might be some friendships that you're looking at with the side eye right now for whatever reason. But know that the planning, the partnerships, relationships, we seem to collectively be in a space of like improvements within that though. If you have a friendship that is seeing a breakdown, it could be that you're now being pushed towards separating from this person, either permanently or temporarily. You may have outgrown this person. There's a lot of shift right now. There's a lot of movement and transition, and this definitely feels like an improvement. It doesn't feel like a backstep. So newness, Just something new. Keep your eye out for something new and just remain open-minded, and don't keep doing the same old stuff. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different results. That is not cute. Do not do it. It will not benefit you. You will kick yourself. I promise. I've done it. Now, as far as the theme of July, I don't show every card. I only show the cards I think you'll pick up on the picture. The theme of July, if I could get it to focus, whatever, is let's do that in front of my face. The theme of July is the Black Hermit. So in the Rider-Waite deck, that is the Magician. This is a card of manifestation. This is a card of power. This is a card of make it happen. It's a card of attracting what you want. So with it being said that currently many of us are focused on partnerships, professionalism, transition, we are also in a space where you need to be reminded that you're powerful. You need to be reminded that you have the potential to attract the things that you want to attract. You have the potential to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, and don't doubt yourself. Step firmly in your power at this point. Step firmly in your capabilities, your skills. If you have very many skills, very many talents, don't be shy about it. You can be humble while still giving yourself your credit. You can be humble while still giving yourself your flowers. And that's what we need to be doing, because it'll benefit you. You never know who's watching. And it'll push you closer to where you want to be, to step more into your true self. So if you have talents and you sleep on your own talents, how would you expect somebody else to not sleep on that? If you have skills that you don't speak on, you don't have to brag, but if you have skills that you don't speak on, the people that employ you will never know that you had that skill, and then they will never know that you were qualified for the promotion. So now it's time to step into what you're really about, step into what you really have going, and use it. Put it out there, put it forward, especially now with the current state of things socially and economy wise. You never know how you could surprise yourself when you step fully into yourself. And even if you're not a person who is super duper skillful, or you're not really DIY, you're not crafty or anything like that, something within you, one of your character traits, one of your skills, maybe it could be negotiating, it could be speaking, something you don't nurture enough, you don't speak on enough, you don't put out there enough, and it restricts you from some opportunities that could otherwise be coming your way. So definitely just step fully into your power, do some reflecting, give yourself credit for what you're good at, and allow yourself to be open-minded in the process of trying to attract new things. The goal of this month is Father Sims. In the Rider-Waite deck, Father Sims represents temperance, balance. Every time I get this, I remind folks that you cannot pour from an empty cup, so make sure that you're pouring into yourself before you pour into anybody else. That's a reminder that I have to give myself super duper often because I was raised by a woman that will give you the shirt off of her back. And so naturally, I just have developed like this desire to do for people, this desire to take care of people. If you know me, you know I don't want to do anything but feed and cook for people. But you have to remember that you have to pour into yourself before you can pour into anybody else. You have to set boundaries. You have to ensure that those boundaries are being respected as well. Don't just have them and not make people abide by them. You allow people to overstep, things like that. For example, a couple people that I've done personal readings for have been getting messages about like new jobs and things like that. And I'm happy for you, I am. But if I've done a reading for you recently, you know that I've told you boundaries. So many of us have our cheerleaders and supporters, but how many of those cheerleaders and supporters are actually doing that authentically, genuinely? Some people celebrate your accomplishments for what they can get out of it. Some people celebrate your accomplishments for how they think it's going to benefit them. And you have to set boundaries. And so if you have something new going on, then of course let the people around you be happy for you, but you don't have to tell them everything about it. So for example, those of you that are getting promotions, girl, you just got promoted. Yeah, girl, I did. Oh my gosh, are they paying you more? Yeah, girl, they are. Well, what you making now? Couple dollars more, couple bucks more, you know. But how's your job? Skirt. We don't have to talk about what I'm making. We don't have to talk about what I'm making. That's a boundary to set. That's a boundary that you make sure people abide by. And you weren't rude. You redirect the conversation. You have to get creative with how you speak to people. You have to get creative, and you have to step further into your power. That is a real thing. Step so much into your power that you know how to maneuver conversations. Don't let nobody get in your business just because you were scared to tell them that wasn't their business. If it ain't their business, it ain't their business. So set your boundaries, keep your boundaries strong, defend yourself, but don't defend yourself to the point of don't have your guard up so far that you are blocking out the good, but definitely be protective of yourself. Boundaries, and pour into your own cup. Self-care, and pour into your own cup. If people are asking you for favors left and right, and you thinking to yourself like, I haven't had a day to sit on my butt and do nothing. When's the last time I picked my nose? Like, if that sounds ridiculous, but like if you just haven't had a moment for yourself to do for yourself, and everybody, every time you turn around, is asking you for something, tell them no. Tell them no. You don't owe nobody nothing. You do not owe anybody anything, and you cannot pour from an empty cup at all. Because here's the thing, if you tell somebody no, they're just going to find another way to get it done, as they should. That's okay. It just wasn't your turn. Don't worry about it, and don't feel guilty. Set your boundaries and make people abide by them. As far as obstacles go, so an obstacle of ours, since this is for the collective, seems to be that within the theme of the month being newness, manifestation, attraction, within all of us now knowing that we need to step into our power and really revel in that, there comes a level of enthusiasm that we need to make sure we're carefully controlling, and there comes a level of excitement that you need to make sure is controlled as well. Definitely with goals, aspirations, new projects, risks that offer big rewards, it is a good thing to hit the ground running. However, when you hit the ground running, you have to know what direction you're going in. Because if you just hit the ground running and you don't know where you're going, you're going to run the wrong way. You have the potential to run the wrong way. Don't hit the ground running without knowing what you're running to. Don't jump head first into something, because, I hate when I'm doing readings and then I'll be like talking or telling somebody something and then they'll sneak up like, no, that's for you. Don't jump head first into something just because it sounds good. Don't jump head first into something because it sounds good. Take your time with it, though. It's definitely okay to be excited. It's definitely okay to be enthused. It's okay to, have bursts of energy for new things, but make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you're assessing the situation. Make sure you're assessing the risk that comes with it, and have a sense of direction. Have a sense of plan. Plan A, plan B, plan C. And make sure that each of those plans is doable, attainable, and beneficial. Make sure that each of those plans will get you where know where you're going. Have that enthusiasm, have that energy, but know where you're going. So accomplishments is the 9 of baskets. I love pulling this card. So you have flowers, books, wine, food, money. This is jewelry, it looks like up here. There's a seashell, there's an alligator head. And then with the Hoodoo Tarot, this tarot deck is kind of, it's hoodoo. So there's a lot of rituals and spells type of, pictures or imagery. So the alligator head and some of the other things, the seashell, represent other things. But anyways, the card is opportunity. It's options. It's a plethora of those things. It's the different routes you might take. Which job do you want? Did you get 2 or 3 job offers? It's just so much there. And there's so much there that even the things that you have to walk away from or cut out or stop doing, you won't miss them. Because what's going to replace them, you'll have so much of it. You'll have options of which one to pick. Whatever's not serving you, cut it out, and that invites this in. If you keep telling yourself, like, I'm going to just stay at this job till I collect this much more money, it's time to plan the exit. It's not time to plan building money still there. It's time to plan the exit. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. If it's a friend, I don't know what she meant by that, but I'm going to keep hanging out with her just because I'm bored. No. Cut old girl off. Cut old girl off. Ladies, all the time we go to the club or whatever and we'll be in the bathroom and there's somebody, oh my God, your lipstick is so pretty. And then months down the road, that's your bestie and she fighting people for you. Not that deep, but you'll meet somebody else. You'll meet a new friend. If you're a person that is in a romantic relationship and the only reason that you're still in that relationship is because how long you've been in that relationship, let's wrap that up too. And then as far as, something better will replace that, I'm not the type of person, you don't bounce from one romantic relationship into the other, because you have to process what you learned and what you liked and what you didn't like and things like that. But the replacement is not always what you expect. The replacement could be now you're so much more in love with yourself. The replacement could be you notice that your pockets is heavier because now you're not spending money on a person that wasn't really appreciating it. You're not taking care of a leech. A lot of us are in relationships with leeches, whether it's an emotional leech, a spiritual leech, a physical leech. Some of us have partners that are our partners out of lust, and they don't even know your favorite color. They don't know what you like. They don't care. Whatever's not serving you, kick it, cut it, get rid of it. If you got a homegirl, you got a gut feeling about her, like she clapping for me, but she not clapping for me, then she not clapping for you. Your gut ain't lying. You know what's best for you. You know what's not best for you. And you know where you are that's not benefiting you. I know where I'm at that's not benefiting me. There's a couple areas in my life that I should have changed up a long time ago. And it's fear. I'm a human. I'm a reader, but I'm a human. And so, I go through it too. But if you know it's not benefiting you, what happens months down the line if you're still there? Like, who are you upset with? The job or yourself? The homegirl or yourself? The girlfriend or the boyfriend or yourself? What's not serving you, you have to make the moves to let it go. And if you have to ask for help in doing that, ask for help in doing that. But do that. It's okay to get help. Ask for help. The next card. What to avoid. So, so many of us are in a space where you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's not serving you and you still dealing with it. You know what changes need to be made. You still haven't made them. And so that is causing you restlessness. It's causing you to stay up at night. It's causing you stress. It's causing you anxiousness. You can't rest. You can't sleep. You're bothered. You don't feel good. You feel overwhelmed. That is what to let go of. And it's time to now have faith. You let go of this by embracing this. So once you step fully into your power, it'll be strengthened by your balance, your nurture of yourself, your pouring into yourself, your boundaries, protecting yourself. Once you do all of these things, you'll be able to step fully into your power, and it will assist you with releasing the stress, the anxiety, the despair, the negativity, whatever's keeping you awake at night. It'll assist you with alleviating that. You have to have faith that everything's going to work out, because it is. I don't feel like there's a single person that would find this video, and then whenever you watch tarot videos, like, you saw it when you were supposed to see it. So there's not a single person that will find this or hear this and it won't work out for you. There's not a single person that won't be able to go ahead and accomplish what they wanted to accomplish. But you just have to work, and you're gonna have some uncomfortable moments, but you have to work, and you have to stick at it, and you have to work. What to embrace? Again, newness, recovery. There's a shift. There's a shift. There's a shift. And you have to be open-minded. You have to be fearless. Yes, hit the ground running, but know where you're running to. Fearlessness. If you are the person that's like, God, I want to be in love. Send me somebody, Lord. I've seen what you've done for others. And God's like, all right. Here you go. And then you're like, this person's gonna cheat on me. I'm finna get played. I'm about to be out here looking stupid. I'm not even ready for love. I don't want to be spending no money on no dates. You just got what you asked for, and here you go. And here you go. God, I want a new house. Okay. Here you go. Ooh, I really don't even feel like applying. I really don't even know about that lender. I really don't even feel like moving. Can I even move in the middle of COVID? Like, you ask for stuff, you get the opportunity, and then you talk yourself out of it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If nothing else I said to you makes sense, matters, whatever, keep that at the front of your mind. When you get what you asked for, you take it. When you get what you asked for, you take it. Fearlessly, with faith and confidence, because you asked for it and you attracted it and you earned it. So why give it back? When you get what you ask for, take it, keep it, say thank you, and go on. Time to take the step up. It's new, it's scary. Growth is new, growth is scary. Improvements are new, improvements are scary. You won't grow if you continue to sit where you're at just because you want to sit where you at. You won't grow if you continue to sit where you at just because it's comfortable where you at. I needed to hear that. I don't know if y'all, I probably needed to hear that more than y'all. Sometimes some of the stuff that roll out my mouth just needed to hit my ear for real. Miss Ida, where to find support? Where to find support is Miss Ida. This is a card of intuition. This is a card of thoughts. This is a card of inner. This is a card of inner. What's your gut tell you? What's your gut tell you? And trust your gut. In the sense of this job, that friendship, that relationship, this promotion. Some promotions aren't what they seem. Some promotions are an increased workload and not increased pay. If your gut is like, girl, don't take that, then don't. You do have to listen to your intuition. You have to listen to your intuition more than you listen to me. Again, eat the fish and spit the bones. You have to take what's best for you. This is you, your life. What I eat won't make you poop. And who I love won't make you happy. You know, it's you. It's your life. Your life. Trust you. Trust you more than you trust anything. Trust you more than you trust anything. Trusting yourself will allow you to hit the ground running, knowing where you're going. Trust your intuition. Be patient with your intuition. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with what you manifest as well. You don't give God time frames. You can't say, Lord, I want a new car by next week. You don't run nothing. Now, if he totaled your car tomorrow, be like, all right, now go car shopping. You know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You have to be careful. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your intuition. Be patient with the mistakes that you've made, the mistake that you are continuing to make. Be patient with the fact that you stayed in that relationship too long. Be patient with the fact that you stayed at that job too long. It happens. You're human. What did you learn from it? What did you learn from it? What are you going to do better next time? Final card, advice, courting. Now, in my other deck, this card is like, it gives you better vibes. In this deck, it's like, okay, you really supposed to be with that person? Is your current partner in alignment with what you want, what your goals are for your domestic life, your family, your funds, your home, your romance? Is your current job in alignment with what you want out of a job? So for me, when I pray on my job, I try to manifest full and complete work-life balance. Anyone sending any negativity my way as far as employment goes will receive that back tenfold. But I will always have money in my pocket, and I will always be able to make my own money. Now, full and complete work-life balance, a schedule that is not crap, funds that I don't have to scratch concrete for, and funds that sustain my lifestyle. My lifestyle meaning I like to eat. I like to get cute. I want to travel every now and then. My bills need to be paid. I'm very specific when it comes to manifesting. I even say I want my work environment to be beautiful. I don't want to work from home at all. I don't want to bring that into where I lay my head, whatever that may be. But I do want the office to be pretty. I want a pretty office space. I specific. So anyway, is that job that you're currently working in alignment with where you want to be working? Are your actions currently in alignment with who you want to be, the best version of yourself? What is the foundation of that bond? What is the foundation of that attachment? What is the glue of you and that? Is that really something that's supposed to be in your life? Is that really something that's supposed to be in your life? Is that still serving you? So, in summary, reflection is key here because you have some shifts and some changes approaching, and they are beneficial, but reflection is key so that we can make sure that we are receptive of our opportunities, as well as protective of ourselves appropriately, and so that we can make sure we have a sense of direction. You can't just be moving blindly. Reflect though. Reflection is going to be key. Reflection will assist you with the questions you have answers to, because you have questions. One more. All right. So the affirmations to go along with your reading. My power is obsolete, absolute, whatever. My power is absolute. Oh, these are from Kaleidodope Tarot, by the way, on Instagram. You hold an immense amount of untapped power and potential within your being. The possibilities are endless when using your natural talents to impact others as well as yourself. So start with the awareness that you hold this power within and allow everything else to fall into place. I love and honor myself. The same compassion and appreciation you give others is equally, if not more, important to show yourself. Words of affirmation, like these cards, accepting mistakes, and following your intuition are just some of the ways you can express and magnify self-love. So already your affirmations are reminding you of your power that you need to step into and your intuition to listen to. My chakras are lit. Allow there to be a harmonious flow of energy through your body by maintaining balanced chakras. Utilize meditation, yoga, energy, healing, or aromatherapy to assist with restoring you from within, and my peace is protected. Imagine a bubble of protection surrounding you. This bubble is a safe space as a consistent environment where you can maintain your peace. Relaxation will come naturally for your mind to be clear and focused, but accept a life of peace and serenity. Kick the stress, kick the depression, relax. You've got this, and everything that you want will come to you. Bye.